Hello and welcome to the second episode of Beta Investments. Timmy here. So excited to have you all with me again. So excited to open up an iconic Masters box for you today. One of my favorite Masters releases, and hopefully I'll get a beautiful Thought Season there that I need for my Legacy deck. Before we get going, just want to draw attention to this beautiful playmat. This is from the Hawaii World Championship. They call it a foil playmat. You can see this gold inlay here. These were awarded to everybody who played at the World Championship, top Mythic players, and also to those who are stupid enough to spend $75 on a playmat. Timmy's, more pointedly. So just take a second to admire this. So happy about it. Just came in yesterday. Can't wait to show this off next time I play at my local gaming store. So without further ado, I want to talk a little bit to you all about some of the feedback I received from the last video. Wasn't bright enough. Understand, I did it in a dark den, a dark basement. So hopefully you guys can see the cards a little bit better here. And I'll take the time to talk through what they do, how people are using them, and maybe I'll be a little bit more excited because I hopefully won't get reamed like I did on that box of Eternal Masters. So let's open this baby up. Just came in the mail again from eBay. I don't know what these are going for right now. Maybe about $150, $160. Pretty good deal. They're about maybe $10 a booster pack if you get them at your LGS. Not a ton of high-level value here. I think the mana drain is going for like $120 or something on Card Kingdom, so certainly a little bit of money to be made if we open 5 mana drains. But without that, certainly not an expectation of big-time money here. So again, like I mentioned, I'm hoping for a Thought Seize. That's what I got. That's what I need, rather, for my deck. Of course, people are probably thinking, why not just open or buy singles? Why are you opening packs? It's because I'm a Timmy, and I prefer to open up $200 worth of packs rather than buy a $30 card. So take a little bit of time and probably skip through most of the commons and non-commons here. I know you guys don't care about that. And I'll try to get the cards in focus. That's already better than last time, right? Hit F in the chat if that's better than last time. So I want to say thank you, first of all, to my loyal followers. I think we had about 25 people watch the last video, which is infinitely more than I thought. That means somebody who's not my friend is watching, so whoever that is out there. And this 3 in Dynamo, I think, is worth $5 or $6 until they reprinted it in Commander. Big Commander card, tap to add 3 to your mana pool, sync that up with your Soul Ring, and you win. So nice uncommon there. Another nice uncommon, Monetary Swift Spear. Of course, a staple of all the burn decks and, what do they call them? Prowess decks now, especially in Pioneer. I'm sorry I can't get that in focus. Look at that. Beautiful. So on top of all that, I got an assistant. People said they wanted me to look up card prices. So I hired a personal assistant, Rita. Rita's going to start looking up these prices of the rares as I open them. So you can see how happy or disappointed I am while I'm doing the video. I'm sorry, I can't get this thing into focus. There we go. Much better. So first rare of the set, by Guardian Hellkite. Let's see. Rita, can you look that up for me quick? 59 cents. So our first piece of hot garbage there. Nice little foil, surreal memoir. Not worth any money, but I'm not even going to have Rita bother that. She gets paid by the card. So sorry, Rita. Not worth it on that one. So, okay, pack there. Came through with a couple nice uncommons, a couple playable cards, but certainly nothing that's going to pay off my student loan, which is really what I'm looking to do here. Pay off my grad school in a single box of iconic Masters. So hopefully you guys can still see these. Look at that. That's some beautiful picture. Hit F in the chat if you think that's beautiful. If you don't, then I'm sorry, but this is the best I can do. Supreme Verdict. I think that's probably top page on value. Rita, can you look that one up for me quick? I think we're looking at about $12 there on Card Kingdom. And of course I'm using all Card Kingdom prices. One, because they're artificially inflated, and also two, because I think their system is just so much more easy to navigate by set. And again, Rita gets paid by the card, so we really want to make sure she's getting some bang for her buck here. So this one's $17.99. Great second pack there. basically already paid for my undergrad. And I would just throw these aside. So hopefully I can get these a little quicker than last time. I hated that the last video was a half an hour. And you guys are all very busy. And you just want to see the good stuff. And it probably is not helpful that it's taking me 20 minutes just to open this pack. But I want to say a special thank you to all my loyal fans. I think Lauren, Nick, Dan, Ben, thanks everyone, all 4 of you for watching. And all you new people who don't really know me and just want to see these funny packs. Path to Bravery. Again, I'm going to say that's a pretty garbage card. I'm not going to have Rita look it up. What's that? Okay, Rita wants to look that one up. Okay, Rita. She's got a family to feed, so I get it. But if it's not on the first 50 items on the page, I'm going to skip it. Okay, Rita can't find it. She's worth it though, folks. I think she gets about $6 per card, so as long as the card's worth $7 or more, we're in the money. And Rita can pay her family or feed her family, and then you all won't complain when I get all the values wrong. Look at how beautiful this picture is, guys. You talk and I listen. Say our descendant. Again, I don't know how much that is. Let me look it up. I think a couple cents, 59 cents. I don't know what the best way to do this is, Rita. Should you look up alphabetically or should you look up by value? Okay, we'll do alphabetically just because it's easier. Sierra ascendant, excuse me. I don't know, can't find it, Rita? Okay. All right, so we tried that. We tried the lookup thing. I don't know, she's not really pulling her weight. Let's go. Let's just skip these comments. This is boring me. Go right to the uncommons. Nothing great here. Ooh, Consecrated Sphinx. Flying, 6 to cast. Whenever an opponent draws a card, you may draw 2 cards. Okay. First of all, let's pause a second for that beautiful picture. You're welcome. And this is worth $24, $24.99. Wow. Look at that. That's going to pay for my books. Look at this. Look at these stacks. These stacks aren't good. I'm sorry. I'm just going to go through and organize these more by color anyway, so I'm not going to waste time doing them by rarity. Gutter Snipe. Look at that. You guys use that? I love that card. Ooh, another Monastery Swift Spear for all you Prowess players. I'm going to put this up on eBay for $5. I actually think these things are worth a couple dollars. Rita, if you just want to take the time to look that up, it's Monastery Swift Spear, MON. Yep. Swift Spear. Yep. I'll try to get it in focus while Rita concentrates on getting that up. Yeah, so it looks like this is $2.79. Pretty good uncommon there. And, ooh, our first Falling Star. I love these things. And I think there's one of each color. One of my favorite pieces of this iconic set is all these Falling Stars. And I'll try to... Is that in focus? Can you guys see that? There we go. There we go. So it's a 6 to cast, 5/5 flying. When it dies, it deals 5 damage to each creature without flying. Pretty good, right? Pretty good. Let's look it up. There's not a whole lot of Falling Stars. About $1.29. But again, I think this is kind of a cool card. I'd like to have all the Falling Stars from this set. So let's hopefully pull a few more. So no foil Thoughtseize yet. That's really what I'm hoping for. Or just a Thoughtseize in general. I need one more to complete my deck, so that's why I bought this box. And hopefully we'll get it here today, folks. Oblivion Stone. Anybody know anything about that? I'm not going to bother looking it up. I know it's not worth money. So 3 to cast, put a fate counter on target permanent with 4 colorless, 5 colorless, sacrifice it, destroy non-land permanent with a fate counter on it. That's kind of cool. Maybe this gets some play. I don't know. You guys know. You're smart. I think. Focus? You got focus? There. Look at that. Beautiful picture. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, now I'm going to really click through these. I'm at 10 minutes, so I know you guys are bored. I'm going right to the uncommons. Stupid. Nimbus Maze. I don't know what this is. If this is any good. I always collect the cool lands. So, tap it to add a colorless, tap to add a white, and you can only use that if you control an island, and tap it to add a blue. You can only use that if you can control planes. It's kind of a cool card. I don't know if that gets any use, but I don't know. It's probably worth the time getting into focus. Look at that. Hit F in the chat if you're just, F equals focus. So hit F in the chat if you're just really happy with the lighting. You know, I paid big time to get a new lighting crew in here. I got out of the basement. I hired an assistant. So I don't know what else I can do for you guys. I'm not going to rip up any proxies this time, but I am going to do a short video on proxies and versus real. I got a proxy volcanic island and a real volcanic island, and I want to show you some of the differences. So stay tuned to next time for that video. This is another one of the stars, snake stars we'll call them. This is a big black worm. So hit F in the chat if you love big black worms. 6 to fly, 6 to cast, flying 5/5. When it dies, each opponent loses 5 life. You gain that much life. So pretty cool. Not sure how much it's worth. I'll have Rita look it up while I'm opening the next pack. Rita, if you could just look that up while I'm concentrating over here. You can tell that Rita's real because I'm concentrating on opening this pack. I'm using both hands to open this pack, and Rita's looking that up. So there's definitely 2 of us here. You can see I'm working to open this up. And Rita look. Oh, that's a $16 card. Really, Rita? Wow. I'm glad she looked that up. So I guess we're kind of hitting some value here. I think this is we got 16 here, we got about 19 here, 20 here. We'll say these are maybe each worth a couple bucks. Not a bad box so far, really. If I hit one Thoughtseize, I'm really just going to take this one to the bank. I was supposed to be skipping these. I'm glad I didn't stop, or did stop for this Mishra's Buable. I think this is worth like $11. Another one of the great uncommons in this set. There's so much value from like $20 to $10. I think there's about 12 cards in this set. Excuse me, in that range. This being one of them. I think this is a commander played card. 0 to cast it, sacrifice it, look at the top card of your target opponent's library, or target player's library, and then draw a card at the beginning of the next step. So nice little synergistic card there. There used to be some trick with this. I don't remember what it was. But then I think some card got banned, and it's not as perfect. And just hit F in the chat real quick for that focus. Come on, we got to thank the lighting crew for that one. Great stuff, guys. And Rampaging Baloffs, I'm pretty sure that's hot garbage there, a little Jurassic Park. 6 to cast, trample, landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you create a 4/4 green beast creature token, and 6/6. I guess that's okay. I don't know. Claustrophobia. I actually suffered from that. So just for all you guys suffering from mental illness, please get help. Especially claustrophobia on a plane. That's the worst. That's the worst. That's like my nightmare. So get the help you need. All right. Knight of the Reliquary. Am I saying that right? Reliquary. It's white-green. I don't care about it. I'm not going to have Rita look it up. A little uncommon foil there. Target creature gets -3/-3 until end of turn, and you lose 3 life. I think there's a card in Standard right now that does the same thing, minus the 3 life, so maybe that's a not good card. Nothing I would use. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the video. Shoot, I'm at 15 minutes. I'm going to go super quick. Sorry. Maleficar. I don't know. Pretty cool picture there. It's kind of like a dragon meets a centaur meets a, I don't know, a dinosaur there. You see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? And he's got a big old stick here. I wish I could focus on that big old stick. It's like that black worm. You see he's got that black worm. That's the black worm in the background there. I don't know. That's not worth Rita looking it up, I don't think. Love this Mana Leak. I use these all the time. I really love the art on this one, so I'm putting that in the pile of Timmy stuff. That's the first uncommon, or what is these called? Commons that's made the Timmy pile today. It's just because I know I'm going to use it. So Timmy pile is pretty sparse. We got the white star here. Can you guys see that? Yoshi, the morning star. 6 to cast, flying. When it dies, target creature scripts his or her next untap stack that player. Tap up to 5 permanent that player controls. I think that's a really cool card. I would never play white. I'm more of a black snake kind of guy. I love big black snakes, but maybe something for you whites out there. Meaning people that play white. Nothing other. Not a demographic dig there. Skip through these. This lightning helix is cool. Is any of you people out there playing burn decks? Like people who can't beat my modern decks? If you got burn, you're never going to beat me. Burn is just for simple people who don't know how to play Magic. They don't understand anything. So here's big up to you, burn people. Anybody online there watching burn, hit F in the chat. F stands for, Lotus Cobra. This is worth, I think, like $20. I'm going to have Rita look this up. I think it's like on the top page of value. And as I'm trying to get this in focus, using both hands, I'll have my assistant look this up. She's taking a while doing this. It's almost as though her screen, she has to type in her password. I think she has to type in her password again because your screen locked. So 2 to cast, 2/1 landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you may add 1 mana of any color. Just another stupid green card that adds mana to your mana pool for virtually nothing. That's why I hate green. It's just stupid and cheap. This is worth $15, so pretty good. Like I said, I think we're getting a lot of that mid-range value here. None to the top end yet, but I think with all these $15, $20 cards, we're doing okay. I think we're. Oh, here's another one of these Mishra's bobbleheads. Look at that. That's another $8 bill. We're rich. We can really go to college now. Anger of the Gods. I love this card. I think I have this in my Fiend Prowess deck. So this gets a lot of modern play. Gets some, I want to say Pioneer play, but don't quote me on that because I'm not sure what set it was originally printed from. 3 to cast. It does 3 damage to each creature. If a creature was dealt damage that turn, or this way, exile instead. So sort of like a lightning bolt, but to everything. This is great when you're playing a lot of those little weenie decks. I think I've won a game with that card one time. So that holds a really, really warm place in my heart. Okay, let's skip Rift Bolt. Any burn players out there? Any people who don't understand how to play Magic and just have to do 1 to cast suspense Rift Bolts? This one I've been super confused about the way it works, and I've had to ask for judge ruling a couple times with this suspend. You pay 1, basically it goes to your exile or something, gets suspended there, and then at the beginning of your next upkeep, it deals 3 damage to target creature or player. So kind of a cool way to do a lightning bolt, which all you burn deck people do. That's all you know how to do. Archangel of Thune. She's like Sierra Angel's older sister. Not as pretty, honestly. Redhead though. You guys like that. I know you guys like that. 5 to cast, 3/4, flying, lifelink. Whenever you gain life, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. Pretty cool card for you lifelink people, angel decks, life gain, whatever. Whatever you white people do. So I think we're down to about 6 or 7 packs here, which is good because I have to go. I know I'm at 19 minutes. I was trying to be quick here. Thought Scour, that's going in the Timmy pile there. This card gets a ton of modern play. 1 blue to cast. Target player puts the top 2 cards of his or her library in his or her graveyard. Draw a card. So just a nice quick instant, especially if you're trying to get that Thing of Ice time counters or whatever they're called off of it. Let's see. Hypersonic Dragon. Stupid. Pretty cool looking. Look at that focus. Have to in the chat for a great focus. But also pay respects for not a great rare there. And again, I'll get some of the value for these cards at the end. If you pay attention to the end, I should have the full value of the box. I don't know where we're at. I think it's okay. I'm pretty happy with it so far, but Again, the thing with like buying these, $150, $200 boxes is it doesn't hurt as bad when you don't get the value. It hurts a lot more with those $400 or $500 master boxes. Charm Breaker Devils. I don't know where this one's at. Maybe I'll have. It's red, so it's a Timmy card, but maybe I'll have. No, I don't think this is worth anything. I'm not going to have Rita look it up. Sorry, Rita. You guys just not going to get to eat today. Another thought scour off the top here. This Timmy pile is really growing. Skip forward to all the boring stuff. Lightning Helix. Any garbage burn players out there? People who don't understand how to play. They don't have the mental acuity to play Magic. That one's for you. F in the chat. Aw, Kiki-Jiki. I love Kiki-Jiki. I think I have this in my Goblin Commander deck. I know this is worth about $15, but for us red Timmys, is there anything better than this? Does it get any better than that? I don't think so. I really don't. Like, that's the ultimate Timmy creature. It's 5 to cast, 2/2 haste. Create a creature token that's a copy of target non-legendary creature you control. That token has haste, sacrifice at the beginning of next step. So a lot of synergies with my Crinkle Mob Boss, any of those Goblin creation decks. And F in the chat for focus, Q in the chat for quality of picture. This is some really quality stuff, so you're welcome. Mishra's Bobblehead, 0 to cast. We've talked at length. This is the third one I think I've pulled out this box, but this one's shiny. So I'm going to look up the shiny foil price for this through Rita. I'm not actually doing it. Rita's doing it, of course. And I think this is probably worth, I'm going to say $10, and then you guys can take the over-under on that. Actually, I think I'm off here looking at what Rita's. Oh, $15, Rita says. Look at that. What a great pull. Great uncommon. Really happy with that one. It's not the Thoughtseize I was hoping for, or the Mana Drain, but we have 5 packs left. So if we get a Mana Drain here, I'm going to gift these cards to one of you burn players who just can't afford to buy a real deck. And maybe you could take some classes and learn how to count and then be better at Magic. Another Gutter Snipe. Look at this guy. I think they reprinted it at Core 19. I remember playing that a lot on Arena. Same with the Johnny's Pride Mate. I think maybe this time last year, those were like the 2 big decks. It was like Bernie, Fast, Haste, and then this Lifelink deck. Serum Powder, I don't know what that does. It's kind of a cool looking card though. Isn't it? If you could see it. Oh, there we go. Look at that focus, ladies and gentlemen. 3 to cast, artifact, tap it, add a colorless to your mana pool. Anytime you could mulligan and Serum Powder is in your hand, you may exile all cards from your hand and then draw that many cards. Free mulligan, ladies and gentlemen. That's pretty cool. I never heard of that card. I like that though. Probably not worth anything, but I mulligan a lot. Probably more than your average player. Just because I'm not very good at Magic, honestly, and sometimes I mulligan down to like 4 cards and just lose before the game even starts. Another Mana Leak for the Timmy pile. And let's hopefully get something awesome. These Mind Cranks are worth a few bucks. I don't know how or why, but I'll throw that in the pile. I know that's worth a couple dollars. Day of the Dragon and a foil Vent Sentinel. I don't know what this does. I don't like it. I'm not going to read it. I'm not going to price it. Rita's already cost me about $16 here today, I think. And the lighting was really expensive, so hopefully it's worth it for all you guys. And this high-quality camera, too, was very expensive. Grove of the Burn Willows and a Foil Duress. I think that Foil Duress is cool. Is that even foil? This is the worst foil I've ever seen. I don't know if you guys can see on the camera, but you can hardly tell there's any foil on this. It's almost like this $75 playmat that has a single line of foil. And then Grove of the Burn Willows. I like it because it's a land. I think I was looking this up. It's about a $5 card earlier. So, not terrible. Not the best, but not terrible. 2 packs left for our Mana Drain and Thoughtseize. If I don't get it, hit F in the chat to pay respects. Really hopeful here. Oh, yeah. Oh, baby. Cryptic Command. And a foil Spitmonger. It's actually Spiritmonger, but this guy's got a lot of spit on his face. Look at this. Look at this drool. You see that? That's like me at Chipotle. Can you guys see that drool? It's disgusting. This guy cares about one thing, and it's Chipotle. Yeah, I don't know what that does. I'm going to have Rita look that up. Hopefully that's not a terrible. I think that's our only foil rare, but let's get to the good stuff. This Cryptic Command is one of my favorite cards of all time. I have more than one play set of this. I have the stupid lizard hand textless one, so I know this is only worth about $20, but as far as sort of Timmy value, this is top notch to me. So I'll read it to you. You should probably all know what this does if you don't already. 3 blue and 1 colorless to cast, instant. Choose 2, counter target spell, return target permanent to its owner's hand. Tap all creatures your opponent's controls or draw a card. Just so many great, wonderful options with this. So even if we don't get the Thoughtseize we thought we were going to get, guys, look at this. Caveat, though, this is the worst art of all the Cryptic Command arts, I think. You guys can push back on that. Maybe you like the... I kind of like the little base one. I don't know what that's printing's from, but this is my least favorite. It's just a girl saying, stop. Talk to the hand. I wonder if this was printed around the same time people were saying, talk to the hand. Like, stupid. Great card. Stupid art. And our last pack here, guys. Thoughtseize is on the way. Or Mana Drain, actually. I shouldn't discount the Mana Drain. I'm going to do this one quickly. Fireball for all you burn players. Yep. Also a good whiskey. Late night whiskey. And Sphinx of the something something and a foil Thought Scour. Hey, that's not terrible. So no Thoughtseize is the moral of the story. So that's a bummer, but no Mana Drain either. But I think we did pretty good on value, money-wise. I don't know. Let's pull out some of the good ones here. We know are worth something. Cryptic Command, let's say that's $20. Something like that. Look at my piles, guys. This is what my life actually feels like most days. This video is such a better representation of the life I'm living, which is just chaotic and magic cards everywhere, basically. So I'm going to put these Mishra bubbles in because I know they're worth a couple bucks. This Evening Star I think was worth like 25. Supreme Verdict's worth like 15. I'm trying to group these into like 25 in value. I think these are all about $20 cards. Yeah. Let's say this is a $15 pile. Who knows? What do you guys? What would be your guess? Whoever guesses. Here's what I'm going to do. If you're a fan or a follower, guess how much money I have here in value based on Card Kingdom prices. I'm just going to do the rares and the mythics. Whoever guesses close in the chat, I'm going to send you. I'm going to send you any card that you want from this box that's not worth anything. So think about what that might be. You got something in mind here, a 59-cent card that you've always wanted. I'll send that, and I'll even pay for the shipping. So, though a lot of you, I think, who are watching here live very, very close to me. So let's just do some quick math here. I don't know. Is that it? You guys know better than I do. I think that's it as far as monies goes. I don't know. I'll do the whole thing at the end. This Morning Star, I think we said was worth a couple dollars. Boom. Okay, we're done. That's it. Oh, some cards are falling. Rita, can you get those? Rita, can you pick these cards up? All right, thanks. She's a good maid, too. All right, so let's say 25, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160, 170. I don't know. Maybe about 150 to 175 in value here, not including whatever the heck is in this pile. So overall, no heavy hitters, but like a pretty good box. I think, if I could do this box again, get the same cards, I'd probably do it. Kind of a fun little box, and that Cryptic Command was really the sort of icing on the cake for me, though I know it's not the most valuable. There's nothing like pulling a card you love out of a booster pack, and that's why I do these, is because I just love that feeling of getting the cards you want from the pack you want, even if it costs, whatever, $50,000, $60,000 in tax, and this is what it looks like. So thanks for joining. Again, F in the chat for focus and quality. I want to big thanks to everybody who keeps watching these. Big thanks to my assistant Rita for being so good and so quick and clearly doing things while I physically couldn't do them. So there were definitely 2 people here. So thanks again for watching. Stay tuned, follow, and stay tuned for the next video.